guys, Slappy Press Start here, and I just finished watching the Xbox One press conference, or the Microsoft press conference, whatever you want to call it, and my thoughts on it, in a nutshell, amazing. Lots of games, lots of software. They showed off really awesome games, new IPs, a lot of exclusives, and they set out and did exactly what they say they were going to do, and they showed off the games. So kudos to Xbox, the Xbox team. Kudos to Microsoft. They did what they said they were going to do, and they actually did it. So congrats to that. Just a few key points I wanted to bring up. Some of the things that they showed off at the press conference. Metal Gear Solid 5 shown. It's got like a Western country theme. Not a country, a Western theme. A lot of horseback riding. So that's something to look forward to. A new Xbox 360 model was revealed. It is a slimmer version, and what they said was it looks and feels more like the new Xbox One. So it's more sleek, it's thinner, you know. In this day and age, anything that's more sleek and thinner is always better, so they improved upon the model that they previously had, which I thought was pretty good, and made it better, so why not? World of the Tanks was announced for the 360. Really good game for the PC. I know a lot of people have been raging about that game, so awesome. They showed off a trailer and gameplay footage of Rise, which takes place during like a Roman-esque, you know, during the Roman Empire. They were fighting barbarians. The gameplay trailer was just amazing. Everything was awesome. They played it on stage, and I was just completely mesmerized. I was completely just amazed. The graphics look just amazing. So kudos to them. They've done a real good job, Crytek, with their new Cry engine, and it looks fantastic. Moving on, Killer Instinct was also announced. For anyone who's interested in fighting games, that is a big deal. Killer Instinct came out quite a while ago. It's been a while since a new installment of the game has been released, so this is a really nice treat for anyone interested in fighting games. So awesome. Next up, they revealed a new game called Sunset Overdrive, which looks pretty cool. They showed a trailer of it. Not much was said about the game, but I'll have the trailer here on my channel if you guys want to check it out. Moving on, we've also seen that Minecraft has been announced for Xbox One. I don't really see too much of a difference, how Minecraft can change from one to another. I guess it could look a little bit better, but in essence, Minecraft will always be Minecraft, so now you can play it on your Xbox One, so that's awesome. Xbox One's Project Spark was revealed. It's a game where you can create your own video game. You can create your own universe, your own world, your own cities, your own, and it looks pretty interesting, even though their focus was on a tiny little rock that can transform, but Microsoft. Dead Rising 3 was announced by Capcom. Awesome. Bigger worlds. Looks like you can play around in the city a lot more freely. And in essence, it's another Dead Rising game, so Dead Rising, there you go. Panzer Dragoon, the spiritual successor, I guess you can call it, of Panzer Dragoon, Crimson Dragon, is coming to Xbox One. We did see a trailer during the press conference, but there was no sound. Microsoft actually had a few little errors during their press conference, and it was kind of awkward and funny, just people standing there in silence, coughing and yelling things out. It was pretty entertaining, but anyways, I have a trailer with the music that was intended for the trailer, so you guys can go check that out. The Witcher 3 was announced. I'm not a big fan of The Witcher 3, but if you guys are, it's coming to the Xbox One. Battlefield 4. That game looks amazing. They showed off a gameplay trailer. They were playing it on stage. And there was an issue starting the video again. But anyways, we were able to look at the game, and it just looks amazing. Also, another thing to note is that the DLC for Battlefield 4 will be coming to the Xbox first. So there you go, Sony. You guys need to really step up your game and try to lock down exclusive content like that. Now that they have Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty early DLC, you guys need to come up with some way of getting more exclusive DLC onto your console first. But anyways, continuing, the last two games that they showed off that I thought were pretty significant. New Halo 5 coming in 2014. They showed a small little teaser clip of Master Chief in rags walking around in the desert with a huge, I'm going to say it's Promethean, or it could be a new enemy that came out of the ground, and he simply looked up, had a dog tag in his hand, and it looks like he's all alone on this one. So, looks pretty good. And last but not least, they showed off Titanfall. Titanfall looks amazing. Anytime you throw in mechs in something, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. And I'm a sucker for giant robots. So Titanfall is an awesome looking game. You guys can check out the trailer and the gameplay that I'm going to post on this channel if you guys want to take a look at it. And the last piece of news that I want to bring up, I lie. There's one more thing before I talk about the launch date and the price. Twitch integration has been added to the Xbox One. So for all of you that do not know, Twitch is a online streaming service where you can stream your games directly online. And now they've implemented Twitch onto the Xbox One, which I think is probably one of the most exciting announcements that they did for the Xbox. Of course, the PlayStation will have some form of putting videos online. The Xbox One also has that same sort of feature where you can record yourself playing and upload it online. But being able to stream directly off your box to Twitch TV is amazing, so definitely kudos to them. And of course, now the final piece of news, the launch date and the price. So, Xbox One launches November 2013 for $499. Now, this price I was expecting, simply because there's so many features loaded onto the Xbox One that it's almost hard to try to sell it for under $400. I know a lot of people were shooting for the $400 price mark, but at $500 I think that price suits the console well. For some gamers it might not be, it might be a little too much or way too much for, you know, a gaming console, because a lot of really hardcore gamers don't really tend to care about all this other TV and ESPN sports and all these other little, you know, things that make the Xbox One unique. But there are other people that do enjoy these things, more rounded, I don't want to say more rounded individuals, but people that, you know, have a wide variety of entertainment, that are, you know, really like other forms of entertainment like television, and some people might like sports and whatever. So I think at a $500 price range that's pretty good, but if there's any indication that that's maybe too much, was during the launch of the PlayStation 3. When they launched their console, it was overly priced, and it was a huge, huge fail on Sony's part. So we'll just have to see how this pans out during their launch and see, you know, if people buy their console. But anyways, that is it. I don't think I'm going to be really focusing too much on the EA or the Ubisoft press conferences. I want to really focus just on the big three, which is Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. So I'll be taking a look at the Sony press conference today at 6 p.m. If you guys want to take a look at it, I'll put links into where you can watch the stream, where you can watch the press conferences either on GameSpot or IGN, or I think there's a few other places that are doing it on YouTube as well if you guys want to check it out. And then tomorrow morning I will try to get up as early as I can before 7 a.m. so I can take a look at the Nintendo Direct. And I think a lot of people are expecting Nintendo to really mess this up and not show us enough software. But I have high hopes for Nintendo, and I know they're going to produce really good content tomorrow. So with that note, I'm going to leave you guys, and I'll see you guys later.